Hey everyone, welcome to the webinar session today. Today we will be covering the home-based business opportunity that we have in front of us through the For Life Research Program and Professional Networkers. This is a fabulous opportunity, and for those of you that are on here as prospects, thank you so much for joining us in this webinar session today. For those of you that are distributors joining this call, I want you to have all the access you have to this presentation, so this is uploaded in the training site for you guys to utilize and have access to through the Professional Networker site. You guys can also use this webinar presentation to build your guys' businesses. So we're going to get started today. So first of all, we want to welcome you to this presentation. We would love to be able to welcome the right individuals into this marketing family. We are on the search to find some great individuals. We want to be able to connect with the right people to help get this opportunity and these life-changing products out to people in this world. So become a part of the #1 home-based business opportunity in the MLM industry. Now what we have here today is I want to talk about expanding this particular organization with Mike Akins. We have an organization that we are actually teaming up to build his 4th organization here. He's got 3 other primary legs, and I'm honored to be able to head up his 4th organization and looking forward to working with each and every one of you guys to be able to build this organization larger than his other 3 organizations. I definitely believe we have the potential to do it. Here is what Mike Akins and his staff of professional networkers, which we will talk about later in this presentation, and the amazing leaders in his organization so far have created in his first 3 primary legs. So this is some things that you can expect your future to be with this 4th primary leg. First of all, he has over 500,000 members and customers in his other 3 primary organizations. His organization is over 25 million USD dollars every single month in sales. He has well over $100 million earners in his 3 organizations. He has 13 of the 17 Platinum International Diamonds, which is the highest ranking leaders with 6-figure monthly incomes, and 88 of the 113 Gold International Diamonds, which is the 2nd highest ranking leaders and high 5-figure monthly incomes. Now, why are some reasons that I believe that this particular leg, and Mike believes that this particular leg, can grow to a higher peak of success? One of those things is that he actually hired me on 7 years ago as a professional networker staff member and has mentored me on a daily basis to be able to be a staff member. And I just really enjoyed what the staff was doing. I enjoyed the financial freedom that they were helping people create around the world. Got to travel, do a lot of seminars, different places, and got to meet a lot of his top earning leaders. And it just ignited a fire in me, and I thought, my goodness, this would be a way for me to be able to achieve my dreams, and I would love to help even more people achieve their dreams. And so Mike and I decided to start a 4th leg together, and so now we are building this new organization. As you can see here, his other 3 primary legs are established, and they're doing great. So we're kind of put professional networkers on a back burner. They didn't need to be as involved in supporting the growth of these other organizations. And since they were not as involved, Mike decided, hey, now we can get more people involved building this 4th organization. So now his staff members at Professional Networkers are also focused on helping each and every one of these individuals in this 4th leg build a huge organization. So I'm looking forward to surpassing those other 3 legs. I also am looking for people that have those same hopes, and I found many people that have those same hopes. So I'm looking forward to building a very successful organization with you. I'll talk a little bit about Mike. Mike is my direct upline leader. His beautiful wife, Marcia, is one of my best friends, and they're my direct upline, so you guys are very close to Mike Akins. He's actually been network marketing since he was 19 years old, started in Amway, and has had a very successful journey in network marketing as an individual. He's also had a successful go at the conventional industries, different things in the conventional industry, but he really just loves network marketing, and he loves the fact that everyday individuals can achieve their full potential and achieve financial freedom and freedom of their time to be able to become their full potential as individuals. With his many years of experience, he was in his mid-30s when he started thinking, you know, there's something going on here. There must be some type of a flaw or something with the network marketing industry, because he was watching as there were so many different, very talented, sharp, determined, hard-working people that were doing what it takes to get into success. But one of two things happened. A few people were able to reach that success and hold on to it. But most of the people either reached a level of success and then lost it due to attrition and other things. Maybe the compensation plan changed. Just various things happened, and they either were not able to get into success at all, or they were able to get into success only to lose it years later. So his heart broke. He just really was just baffled at this and just could not understand. He thought, man, if network marketing was created to allow everyday individuals to achieve their full potential, why is it not happening? What's going on? So this is when this individual, Mike Akins, decided he would invest $500,000 USD into what became the largest and most thorough study ever conducted in the multi-level marketing industry. What he wanted to do, he hired research and marketing consultants, and what they did is they really did a lot of in-depth studying. They bought a ton of genealogies from different companies. They studied different compensation plans. They studied marketing philosophy, product strategy, marketing strategy. They studied the leadership. They studied all these different aspects of network marketing and just really broke it down. And what they actually ended up with was the perfect equation for a network marketing company to be able to achieve and remain in success for many, many years. That's pretty exciting, right? Because here's the deal. We all know, as network marketers, there's no way in the world that we want to spend our time that we're never going to get back and our hard work, and we give our hopes and we put our dreams and we invest ourselves into building this network marketing business. And then you have compensation plans change, and it really hurts a person. Or you have companies that merge and sell to another company. Or you have leaders that just didn't plan the company right, and you got so much competition in conventional markets that it puts companies out of business after a few years in business, even 10 years. I'm not willing to invest 10 years of my life and then live 10 years later and then the company fall apart. No way am I willing to do that, because us as network marketers, we know that to build a very successful business, you have to sacrifice time, you have to sacrifice, and you have to put yourself into this, and you're not going to get that time back. Myself, if this wasn't going to go anywhere for my future, if I couldn't see this lasting another 50, 60, 70 years for myself, then I would do something else. Because my passion is to be able to build orphanages around the world, to be able to build nursing homes that take really good care of people, the kind of care that they deserve, the best quality nurses, not the worst quality nurses. I want things in this world that I want to make a difference in, and I don't want to waste my time. This is one of the reasons why I decided I wanted to team up with Mike Akins and professional networkers in For Life Research, because I know without a shadow of a doubt, after reading his Cold Facts Exposed booklet, which you guys can actually request after getting off of this, that this is the best of the best. And today we're going to point these things out. So first of all, one of the things that research and marketing consultants and Mike Akins found out, they do believe that For Life Research has the potential to become a $10 billion company over the next decade. So For Life still has a lot of growth left. We're still a ground floor company, and we'd love to see you guys have some of that growth in your organization. This right here, I'm just going to let you guys request this, but the Cold Facts Exposed was actually written by Mike Akins, and it's actually been updated, and he's working on it again because now he's had over 50 years of experience, and he's adding some new companies in there. You guys can request a copy of the Cold Facts Exposed booklet to check more into detail about what this study found out about different companies and the flaws in the network marketing industry, just ask the individual who connected you to this call or ask professional networkers, and we will send you a free copy of this through your email or through the mail. So let's talk about this great company. This great company that we're going to talk about today is called 4Life Research. 4Life Research is an absolutely incredible program, you guys, and there's so many different reasons that it is. This company is based out of Sandy, Utah. Great place, great leaders, great manufacturing facility, just so many different things about this company. Let's go through some quick facts so you guys can just see how incredible this company is. We're a debt-free company. We've got $328 million company as of 2016. 4Life has over 25 offices and distribution centers worldwide. 4Life is on the Direct Selling News, Global 100 Top Companies. We're an A+ member of the Better Business Bureau, a AAA+ ranking, which is the highest from the Business from Home organization. Member of the United Natural Product Alliance. We're a member of the Direct Selling Association. We're a member of the Direct Selling Education Foundation, a member of American Botanical Council. We have a global and health and pharma named 4Life the best health and fitness supplement provider in the United States in 2017. The Nutrition Business Journal named 4Life as the recipient of its prestigious Philanthropy Award. 4Life has some of the world's most exceptional health and wellness products. 4Life has its own world-renowned research team and world-class laboratories. 4Life products are listed in the Physician's Desk Reference, which is in the hands of over 500,000 medical professionals here in the United States alone. 4Life manufactures its own products in state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities, and some of 4Life's products have been clinically and university studied to ensure quality, potency, and efficiency. And later on in this presentation, we'll go through some of those studies. So I mentioned here, 4Life does have distribution centers in 25 countries around the world. So this is an expanding company, it's an expanding business. As you connect with people in the field, as you know, this company just expands and it just grows, and your business gets into many countries and keeps expanding. I would love to see you guys help 4Life further expand distribution centers in more countries around the world. Everybody could use these products. So I'd love to see you guys get these products into more hands. David and Bianca Lisenby, they are the founders of 4Life Research, and they are truly amazing people. As you can see here on this slide, there's various things that they're featured in. But one thing that I really think is really neat about David and Bianca Lisenby is they're humanitarians. The reason why that's important is they do genuinely care about you and your future. They didn't create 4Life to be a company that was a trend for a little while and then leave, go do something else. They created 4Life Research as a lifelong opportunity so that you can have the financial freedom and achieve your dreams and your full potential. They care about this. That's why they put so many different aspects into this program that we're going to talk about today. They've incorporated all of these things. Mike Aiken's been involved sharing different information with them at the beginning that was just sharing, hey, here's how you can better this company. Here's what you can do to make it even better. This is what this study found. And they incorporated that without a second thought because they want the best for you and your marketing family. You know, 4Life actually holds 9 worldwide patents with a dozen more pending patents. Why did David Lisenby do this? I put this in this section because David cares about your future, not only just from a point of view of compensation, but he knows the importance of a good product strategy. This company has been able to keep ahead of the competition. We've been in business for 2 decades, 20 years now. We've been able to continue to stay ahead of competition in both conventional and this industry. So this is an amazing thing. We have our own manufacturing facility, which manufacturers are difficult to manufacture products. That's also something that's very important. The patents, that assures your security in this future of 4Life Research. So there's some really amazing things. He's a really good person with a great mind. That's a great combination, right? So David Lisenby, he does have over 30 years of experience in network marketing and in nutritional research. And what he did is he pioneered this new category of nutrition with transferceutical science when he founded For Life Research and made transfer factors available commercially in 1998. This is when we launched For Life Research. I will go into the backstory of David at another time. We're not going to do that today. But if you guys want more information on how he came across transfer factor and why he decided to launch this into this type of industry, get with me. I'd love to give you that information. You know, the For Life management, this is a fabulous thing. Steve Tu was actually our CEO for many, many, many years. And you guys, they just actually appointed here Danny Lee. He's been in this company now for around 15 years. They've been training him and mentoring him up to take the place of Steve Tu. Steve Tu has just retired. So we're going to get this updated now because he is now our new CEO of this company, and they're all great people. But the For Life executives were recognized with a Utah Genius Award for the company's work in patent and trademark protection. So this is a great, great team. What does a solid and experienced management team with a good heart mean for you? Again, lifelong security for your future. Whoop. Sorry about that. I have to go back. It skipped ahead. Okay, so let's go to the next page now. Let's go ahead and talk about the For Life compensation plan. So this compensation plan is truly revolutionary. This is the #1 compensation plan in the world. The pay plan is scientifically designed, and it's been based off of the findings of this 3.5-year study that Mike actually financed. The initial buildings of this compensation plan was based off of this because what happened is when they did this study, they found all these great things, but they found factors in a compensation plan that I don't believe had been known before this study because nobody had covered these flaws and these factors of the compensation plan. So Mike got in touch with David Lisenby and just shared with him, hey, this study found that this is a great company. It's actually one of the best ones, but let me share something with you. This could be better. And David said, really? How? He said, let's make a good compensation plan that can actually target and maximize the payouts for all 7 different categories of network marketers. And so that's exactly what they did. They came up with this compensation plan, and it is truly phenomenal, you guys. There are 23 different ways to get paid with For Life's rewards plan. This plan is balanced, and it's able to reward all 7 different categories of network marketers from the grassroots distributors all the way up to the heavy hitter. Now, why is this important? The reason this is important is if you do not have everybody able to get into the amount of profit that they should be able to get into, if they make it to where the pie is unbalanced and they pay way too much to the top 1% distributor, they don't leave enough for the 99% that's in the company. They don't leave enough for the huge, massive amount of grassroots distributors that make up every single program. And then you have attrition. It's just crazy. You got these grassroots distributors and they're working. We all see that. And they're just not able to get into profit, so what do? They leave. And then those middle distributors, they have to rebuild their grassroots. And this goes on for a little bit. They can keep their zeal for a little bit. But eventually we all get tired of rebuilding our bottom structure, right? We all get tired of that. And then what happens is you get the heavy hitter that's clear at the top. They've built their organization and they're looking down into their genealogy and they're realizing there's a problem. I've lost this much distributors and now I'm losing this category of distributor. And eventually this attrition will trickle all the way up and it gets to the part where the heavy hitter realizes I have got to do something else. I cannot lose face with my network marketing family. And I'm losing my business. I'm losing my check. Let's think about this. Let's be logical. I cannot think of a reason in the world that I would jump to another program if I did not see this was going to be, if this was going to be a secure situation, if I wasn't losing my check, if I wasn't seeing, okay, there's a problem here, I wouldn't leave. There's no way in the world I would leave because I'm not going to waste all that time that I invested, all those efforts. There's a reason the network marketers jump from company to company. They have not found that secure home that will give them lifelong security. This is that program, you guys. This is that home that network marketers are looking for. In the 20 years we have been in business, we have never lost one single person that is in our gold or platinum ranks. How amazing is that? Not one person. You guys, that's rare. We've been in business now for 20 years and not lost one of our top ranking leaders. That says something, right? This is going to be, we're not going to go through all the details. Later on, we're going to go through a presentation more in depth with our compensation plan. Just wanted to show you some of the various factors they've incorporated in this program. You guys, this program actually found a way to be able to pay back 60% of actual revenue. Did you hear that? 60% of actual revenue, not off of points, revenue. Out of the last $2 billion USD dollars, this company paid back $1.2 billion to people just like you and just like me. That is 60% of actual revenue paid back into the members' pockets. As you know, this is unheard of. This compensation plan was so well put together, there is nothing else like out there in the industry. You know, there's some different programs that I talked about on the YouTube channel, and we'll go into that sometime. I'll give you guys that one. But I actually point out some of the different companies that say they pay out 60% or this much or that much, but it's off of a point basis. It's not off of actual revenue. And then they have to say it in their recap report. They have to show you, okay, this is legitimately what we can pay out. And so you're always going to find that flaw if you really look for it. But most people don't know to look for it, so they don't. But here's an example of the extreme power of the 4Life plan for startup members. Okay, so this is showing you that your grassroots members, they're going to be able to have a chance to be able to get in profit. Okay, so you enroll one person, then you help that person to enroll 4 people. And then 4Life pays back 20% back to you for your second level. This means you invest that, around $100 for your products, and then you get that money back, you guys, by helping those direct distributors. So this compensation strategy actually allows 1 in 5 people to be in a profit off of this situation. This is not counting some of the other bonuses that help maximize the grassroots or startup members, like the Rapid Rewards bonus or the Power Pool or the loyalty program, different programs that I'm going to talk about sometime when we go through that breakdown of the compensation plan. So this is really neat. Let's go through one of those factors that I talked about earlier. Some companies, they pay back 10% or 5% payouts within the unilevel. Take a look at what this company strategy looks like. Now, in this example, I will use a very well-known compensation strategy of 10% payouts. If I went to 5%, oh my goodness, it'd be even worse, you guys. But check this out. Okay, here's you. In order for you to get into profit off of your front line, okay, you have to enroll how many people doing the same thing? 10 people. Okay, so let's think about this first of all. How many normal network marketers enroll 10 people in their lifetime? Let's go to the grassroots distributor. Some people can't do that. It's just impossible for them. So now, let's say that you do though. Let's say you're one of those people that enroll those 10 people, okay? Well, what do those 10 people each have to do? They each have to enroll how many? 10 each, right? Okay, so now how many people do you have? You have you're into profit, right? These 10 people are breaking even, and you have 100 people that are not into profit. This is a structural factor that cannot be beat. It cannot be changed. There's nothing that can get around this type of thing. You have to incorporate other factors in your compensation plan to make up for this structural flaw. So in this structural factor, this is what happens. How many people do you think will stay in a company that are not able to break even? Do people do that very often? Not very often, unless it's a very fabulous product, right? Something that's unlike any other product in the industry. Well, what happens typically in a thing like this? People attrition out. But here's how 4Life decided to deal with their compensation plan. They wanted to make sure to have a really great, awesome thing that really gets in here. So here's an example of the extreme power of the 4Life pay plan. Okay, so I already talked about the grassroots distributors. They pay that 25% back. They have a rapid rewards bonus. They have 25% above 100 LP. Okay, they have some great things to help those grassroots distributors get into profit. But they also want to make sure that every single category of network marketer is able to get into profit. And so here's what they do for those mid-level leaders, you guys. They have 6 different group bonuses in their compensation plan. Can you imagine getting 3% on an entire organization of a qualified presidential diamond in your organization? You guys, 3% off the entire group of this qualified PD in your organization, there could be over 100 people in this Presidential Diamonds group. One Presidential Diamond organization has to at least have 10,000 group level volume in their front 3 levels alone. The average Presidential Diamond in 4Life earns around $32,778 USD annually. The highest paid Presidential Diamond earns $14,719 USD a month. So let's just think about this. Think about this. Let's look at why these group bonuses are so powerful. This example shows the duplication of 6 by 6. Of course, this will not be perfect duplication in any type of organization. Usually that does not happen. But even if you just got 1/3 of this growth, it's still huge. You guys, look at this. Look at this. Do you see the power of leveraging yourself with the compound opportunity? Can you imagine the potential of unlimited success you have access to? This compensation plan, you guys, we'll go into more depth sometime. But if you want more in-depth detail, check out those. They have some YouTube videos on the Diamonds Are for Life YouTube channel on the compensation plan. But Mike also wrote a brilliant synopsis that breaks down every aspect of the compensation plan. It's called The Science Behind the 4Life Pay Plan. If you want more information, please ask your individual who connected you to this webinar for that document, or get directly in touch with professional networkers, and they will give you that synopsis that was written by Mike Akins. Let's move forward. Earlier we mentioned that those grassroots distributors that are not into profit will not stay in a program without amazing products. Now, there's always individuals in every single network marketing company. This is a structural factor that will never get into profit. Okay, and that just happens. It's either because maybe they're just not interested in it, you know, customers, they want to buy products, or you've got, but there's always a certain amount of people in any time given. Now, those people can go on and make money later, but every single time in a network marketing company, there's always those people that are not into profit at that time. So you really need a great product. The product strategy is vital, you guys, to long-term security and success. And our products are the most effective immune system support without any competition in the industry. We're going to go into more detail of our products. But first of all, I want to talk about how important it is to be able to show you that 4Life actually manufactures its own products in the state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities. A couple months ago, it was like a month and a half ago, I flew to meet someone up there at the Utah office, and we took a tour of the manufacturing facility again, and I'm telling you guys, it's phenomenal. We manufacture our own products. Now, why is this something that's phenomenal? Let me give you an example. They're difficult to manufacture, and it's something that takes specialized manufacturing equipment, okay? You see all these programs out there. Let's take some of these different companies that I won't give any names because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I believe that network marketing is a great industry. But let's just say that a company takes a juice, okay? It's a very typical juice, or they get an extract from the deep sea, or they grab an exotic bean extract. Oh, it came off this exotic, you know, island, and they've been using this great extract for hundreds or thousands of years, or since the beginning of time. You know, they get these trends going, and it catches on. You remember the green coffee bean trend here? What, it was like 3 years ago? I mean, it caught on, right? Everybody's like, well, I want green coffee bean. But what happens is It's easy to manufacture. It's easy to get your hands on. It doesn't take specialized manufacturing equipment. So once that trend hits the market and network marketers get that product out there, this is what kills me. And I know it hurts a lot of people. It just breaks my heart that these companies that launch these products don't think about this. But these network marketers, they hit the ground running. They bring in hundreds of people, thousands of people. Their team grows and expands, but then the word gets out there. And eventually, what happens to green coffee beans? It ends up on the Walmart shelf for $5. And then what's the person going to do? Now, of course, most of the time, those network marketing companies, they get their hands on maybe a more high quality extract, or maybe it's a more high quality process. But the average everyday person, are they going to think about, okay, so this is $5 and it's a green coffee bean extract, but this is $30 and it's a green coffee bean extract. I know they said this is better quality, but I can get it for this price. What's the normal person going to do? They're obviously going to go get the $5 product. And when you got enough people attritioning out of that company, the company goes kerplunk. It doesn't last. You get all these competition out there. And that hurts the network marketers, you guys, not to have something that's, see, this is something that's vital. That's one of the reasons why 4Life picked such a complex product, transfer factor. Because this is something that we have patents on. This is something you have to have specialized equipment. And you don't get that competition. And guess what? We have an in-house science and development team continuing to expand our product knowledge, creating new formulas, making our formulas more potent, getting new products there, creating new patents. This is something that's an ongoing basis, you guys. We're continuing to increase our product knowledge, continuing to stay ahead of the competition. So when our patent, like one of our original patents just expired, guess what? It doesn't matter because that formulation is so far behind where we're at now. It just doesn't matter because we're so far ahead now. If you look at our original formulation of transfer factor and the ones we have now, there is no comparison. Okay? This is the type of security that you have with this program. This product is listed in the physician's desk reference. What does this give you? What does this give you? This gives you product credibility. So instead of going out there and saying, hey, I like this product, you should take it, they're going to be like, Lauren, you're 25. What do you know? And I'm going to say, I like it. But I don't have to say that because I've got so much credibility. We're going to talk about that quickly here because we're almost done. This presentation's went a little longer than usual, but I wanted to share an overall opportunity. I was asked to do this by several people, so I apologize for the time. But we're going to talk about the credentials. You can transfer credibility in this program. So instead of you saying, take this great product because I like it or because it's great or because it helped me with this, that's great. But how many companies and how many people are saying that? For crying out loud, I've got this guy that gives me all this stuff, and these people are claiming these crazy things that these things are doing. So anymore, you've got these people that are saying, hey, everybody says you've got the best product. Who cares? I just got a pamphlet in the mail last week that said, oh, I have the most amazing product. They're getting desensitized to that approach. You guys, it's not working anymore. It's getting harder and harder for network marketers to sell their quality products because everybody is taking things out of proportion and they're blowing up their product to make it this amazing product when it doesn't even have the science and credibility to back it up. People are looking for that credibility today. And when you can show them the credibility that this study shows, you know, this was a comparison that was done by Dr. Darrell C. He was actually knighted by the Queen of England for his medical contributions to the world. He did research for the military, U.S. military. I mean, this guy is a genius guy. And he did a study where he compared 4Life transfer factor to 196 of the world's top nutrients. And look at this, it blows all these other products out of the market. I mean, there's just nothing like it. Phenomenal. This next study was tested by the University of Missouri. And look at the results. This is Renuvo, you guys. This is one of our great products we have. And it showed that it was able to decrease the inflammatory response by 64%, improve the detoxifying effect by 43%, and decrease oxidative damage by 42%. And get this, it was in 30 days of use. This is a study, you guys. This is not someone just saying this. This is a legitimate source right here. This is the type of tool that you have to leverage your future with. This was another study. They did a study on the IgA antibodies in your nose, mouth, and eyes. And they found out that you can actually increase the production of the IgA antibodies in your nose, mouth, and eyes, which is where most of those viruses and threats and allergens come into contact with you, by 73% more. It was shown in 100% of people tested, and it was for 4 weeks they took this product and they had these results. You getting what I'm saying here? Anti-aging study, okay? Look at this. Look at this. These people were extremely healthy people, okay? They get these really great healthy people. They're already consuming their vitamins. They're already consuming the amount of water. They're not eating bad. They're exercising. They're getting their sleep. So these people are already biologically younger than they are chronologically. So they were healthy people. They didn't want to just go to these people that were kind of worn down, not as healthy as they could have been. Some studies actually do that sometimes to make it look more effective than it really is, but our company didn't want that type of thing. So they made sure to test healthy people. And these people were put on transfer factor, you guys, for 6 weeks and were able to reduce their biological age by another 4 years. I don't know of any other network marketing company that has legitimate studies like this. There's so many of them. This company has over 3,000 clinical studies. There's been over $40 million invested into the research behind transfer factors. It's been studied for over 50 years, you guys. This is another study on our protein. We're not going to go into too more details. We've got other things we can talk about. Here's some results from this For Life Transform. Let's talk about the support. Now you guys know this is the company for you to be able to achieve your full potential. When I saw all of this, I realized there is no doubt I'm joining this program. No doubt in my mind. But let's talk about not only why you can be successful because of this program, let's talk about the unparalleled free support that you're going to have now. Whoa. You guys, this is like the cherry on top of that delicious banana split. I know I'm promoting health here, and I'm really sorry that you guys are going to have to go out and grab you guys a banana split afterwards. But let me just talk about the amazing support you're going to have, okay? Professional Networkers is an amazing support team, and they have so many great things about them. Mike Akins is actually the one that brought on and hired this support team, Professional Networkers. He did this because he wanted to make sure that you were able to achieve your full potential, that there's no excuse. There's no reason left. You can do this. He wanted you to have that opportunity. He wants every one of your distributors to have that same opportunity that you have. Mike Akins decided to put together Professional Networkers. Professional Networkers offers free websites, free training calls, free revolutionary postcard system that's transforming the referral marketing industry. We have booklets that you can get. We have advertising co-ops you can be a part of, free hotlines, free webinars, free departmental support, free personalized assistance from our experienced success team, free personalized strategies, and so many more great things. You guys, this is the program for you. This is the program for your future marketing family. This is the network marketer's paradise. And that was a quote from an individual that had been involved with network marketing for over 30 years that I had talked with, that decided to join venture with me in my group. You guys, this is a phenomenal opportunity. And I hope that I've given this presentation in a way that you can capture this vision, because I don't want any individual to miss out on how amazing this program is. You guys, we do have the most exclusive and effective product in increasing the immune system. With all of these crazy things that are going on, we've got people traveling all over the world. Like with me, I went from Australia to like Papua New Guinea to Malaysia and India in like a period of a month one time. I mean, just all over. Oh, Dubai as well. And I just remember thinking, my goodness, I'm so thankful for transfer factor, because transfer factor was synthesized to all these different threats around the world, not just the United States. So when I traveled in different places, I was able to be on guard. My immune system was ready to be able to fight those threats. We have the world's highest paying compensation plan, 60% of actual revenue paid back to our members. We have a great leader in Mike Akins that's here to help you succeed, that's bringing on his full support team of professional networkers to help you succeed in your future endeavors. I'm excited to work with you. So here's what I want to offer you guys. I would love for you guys to start your journey of your ultimate personal success today. Start making your dreams become your reality. Stop looking at what could be and step into something that can help you get there. And this is that opportunity. So please, get back to the person who referred you to this presentation and don't take my word for anything that I shared with you. Get the facts that back up what I said. I want you, if you decide to get involved with this, I want you to know without a shadow of a doubt this is the best opportunity. Because I want you to be able to portray this to every person that you talk to without any doubt in your mind, with confidence, so that they can also capture this vision. Because there are too many network marketers out there that are being hurt, that are being stepped on by people that are just not really thinking about their future. These leaders that start these companies that go out of business, 10, 20 years later, or some of them even go less time than that. They're just not, I don't think that they're bad people at all. I don't think they would, if they knew how many people would get hurt, I don't think that they'd do it that way. They just didn't know all this information that Mike found out from this study that 4Life was able to incorporate into their program. So they've done this for you guys. They've made sure this is your program. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this off of mute. We're going to go ahead and exit this now. And I'm going to go ahead and take everybody off of mute here. And you guys, if you have any questions or anything you'd like to ask or share, any comments, please feel free to do that. I'd love to hear your guys' questions and comments.
Hey, Lauren, Jerry Pinkston.
Hey, Jerry. Good to hear your voice.
Good. Great. Awesome presentation. I was just going to ask you, do you know where the next convention is going to be and when?
Yes. The next convention is going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it'll be in April. I don't know the date yet, but I'm excited to go back. It's always nice to be able to view their manufacturing facility. They give you a tour, and they just do a lot of fun things. And so this year with my team, we'll be doing some fun stuff together, go out and have dinner together, take you guys out, and just do some different group things together as a team again, like usual. And so we're going to have fun this year, and I'd love to introduce you guys to some of the leadership in 4Life this year as well. So love to see you guys there.
Okay.
Hey, Lauren, this is Bobby in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I just want to thank you for doing such a great job. I can't wait to get the recording of this on-demand webinar. I just think that's a fantastic tool that you created today, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with as many people as I possibly can. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you, Bob.
Hey, Lauren, it's Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Great job. Great fashion, by the way.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Hey, just a quick question for you, Lauren.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple times, and I'm still trying to get some clarity on this. I know we talk about, a 60% payout.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some figures that talk about, up to 64%. Is that accurate? Can we talk about that, or is that kind of when we factor in some of the bonuses beyond the standard payout?
That is a great question. So that 64% figure is actually on our point value. The reason why I don't use the 64% point value is because a lot of companies say on their point value they pay out in those types of percentages. And so because it's so amazing what the actual revenue we pay out, that's why I use the actual revenue figure of 60%. It just makes our company stand out that much more.
All right, great. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to get some clarity. Thanks, Lauren.
Very good. Great question.
Lauren, this is Roy.
Hey, Roy.
How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. Sorry I missed your call yesterday. I just wanted to thank you for the wonderful job you did today. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your feedback. It's always great to have that feedback.
Well, thank you.
Hey, Lauren, another quick question for you here. Just when you are doing some of your educating on the pay plan and so forth,
right?
Do you generally stick with the LP, talking kind of carry that across the board, rather than getting into the PV and all? You know, I'm just, you know, the whole thing of life points and
right.
Sometimes that can get confusing. What are your thoughts on that? Does it pretty much transfer all the way across by just keeping it as LP?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just do LP because it's just easier and straight across the board and makes it easier for people to understand when you're explaining.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Again, thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Lauren, one more question. This is Roy.
Yes.
Are you going to hold these calls on a regular basis or just on an as-needed, requested basis?
Yes, I plan on continuing to do this every other week on Fridays is what my thoughts are. So I will do it as long as you guys are actively on here is my thoughts. So, you know, everybody's been really great about participating, so that's always been a good thing. And if you guys have any special requests with your team, I also do those. Like with my teams in other countries, they have to do it at a different time than here in the United States. So I do more webinars during the week on demand as they're asked and requests. If you guys want anything extra, you can feel free to ask for that too.
Well, very good, Lauren. Lauren, how are you notifying people? I got Bob right on time sent me information about this call because I didn't get a notice. How are you notifying people about these calls?
Yeah, I've been sending everybody emails. We need to look into that because you're still not getting the emails from us then. So I had them take your email out and re-enter it into the system. Maybe what I'll do is just forward it to you personally and see if you get, because you've been getting my email, so maybe I'll just do that until we figure out what's going on with why it's not getting your emails sent.
Yeah, and if I have to give you a different email address, Lauren, you know, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll get together on that and get this solved.
Okay.
Hey, Lauren, another quick question. Officially, from the standpoint of 4Life, how many countries are we actually in?
Yeah. They always,
you know, what do they usually kind of count?
You know, they usually say over 50 countries, but it's way beyond that. Mike's organization is over 90 countries. So they're not actually promoting how many countries that they're in. So yeah,
to be on the safe side, would you just simply like refer to, let's say maybe we're in 75 countries or over 75, or stick with, hey, we're over 50 countries?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, I haven't had it come up to my mind to bring it up to 4Life, but I think what I'm going to do is just email Danny and maybe just ask him, you know, why they're, you know, if we're in over 90 countries in Mike's team, maybe just getting them to update their information and just see if they'll do it. Because it'd make it easier if we can actually say how many countries we're in. So, because we're,
I know, you know, when I went back in and kind of counted them up, I know it looked like it was close to 70. I just want to make sure that whatever we're using in communicating our literature, that it's, you know, it works for those guys, not so much to our advantage, and I'd rather be compliant with 4Life. So appreciate if you can find any information on that.
Right. I'll get in touch with them and just see kind of what their thoughts are on that. So I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay, great. Really some great slides there. I shot you a text, and I don't know whether we can get a copy of that, just a PDF on those, because some of those I'd like to be able to utilize. But, just really some well thought out information there, especially the you know, break even with 5 people. That's powerful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Very good. Okay, very good. Well, thank you guys for all being on this call. Thank you guys for your patience. It went a little longer than usual, but I hope this is a great tool for you guys to be able to utilize. And if you guys have any questions, need anything, always feel free to get in touch with us at Professional Networkers, support@professionalnetworkers.com. You can also contact us toll-free, so you can feel free to do that as well. Go to our website, www.professionalnetworkers.com, and you can find our contact information. You can also see some of the available tools you have. You can check out our Facebook page to get any announcements and follow our Facebook page. We also have a Twitter account and Instagram account on Facebook and on social media. So follow us and stay in touch, and we will achieve great things together, I guarantee you. So you guys have a blessed rest of your day.
Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.